2023 tax refund update. We have the latest numbers on your delayed tax returns. We are also going to go over the reasons why your tax return is still under review. The Taxpayer Advocate Service is offering customer assistance days. We are going to go over the times and location, as well as they are having a career fair. If you're interested in working with the Taxpayer Advocate Service, make sure to stay tuned, and welcome back, everyone. So happy to have you back for another update. They are reporting that they are still processing tax returns that need to be reviewed and corrected, as well as answering your mail and correspondence. Currently, they have 1.14 million unprocessed individual tax returns, 1.1 million returns requiring error correction, and 47,000 are paper returns waiting to be reviewed and processed. 951,000 on processed forms 1040X, that is your delayed amended tax returns. And those delayed amended tax returns, the time frame is currently at 20 weeks or more. You can check the status of your amended tax return on the Where is My Amended Return tool on irs.gov, and the Where is My Refund tool for your regular tax refund status. Your tax return may be under review because it has errors. Your refund may be delayed if you made a math error, or if you forgot to sign your return, or did not include a correct social security number. It may also be late if your dependents information does not match what the IRS records have on file, or if you left out a particular schedule or form to support a particular credit or deduction that you claim. The IRS may also correct any small math errors without notifying you. For larger issues, they may be requesting or additional information from you. Also, double check to make sure you answered yes or no to the question on page 1 of Form 1040 regarding digital assets. It states leaving that space blank will also delay processing of your tax return. Now, reported income doesn't match what the IRS has on record. If the W-2s and 1099s already reported to the IRS by third parties does not match, your tax return may be delayed and flagged for further review to figure out which numbers are actually correct. If data on your tax return doesn't match data in the IRS system, it goes to the Error Resolution Department. Make sure you did not leave out any of your side income. Remember, the IRS get this information from third parties. So if you did not report it and they have it, that is also a reason for your return to be flagged for review. Next on the list, we have direct deposit accounts don't match. Your refund may be delayed if you chose direct deposit, but the bank account owner information doesn't match up with the filing status on your tax return. For example, you might have had the refund deposited into an account for one spouse if you filed jointly. And in that case, the refund may be delayed and the IRS may send a paper check instead. The IRS suspects fraud with your tax return. In that case, the IRS identity theft filters sometimes delay returns and tax returns until taxpayers verify their identities. Double dipping on dependents. Some young adults file their own tax returns and don't coordinate with their parents' returns. Many kids realizes that they can do their own taxes online, and they take their own exemption. If their parents claim them as dependents, then you can't do both. So refunds are stopped until the IRS figure out or someone files an amended tax return in that situation. Also, you need to file an old return. If the IRS pursues back tax returns, it can freeze any refunds you may be due until you file an old return. The only way to fix this issue and get your refund is to file that past due tax return. If you owe taxes on the old return, the IRS will take that amount out of your current refund. Next on the list, you mail your tax return. Remember, it always takes longer for the IRS to process paper returns. If you file a paper return, you can expect a few weeks delays. It can take even longer if there are errors or inconsistencies on that paper return. When taxpayers e-file their tax returns, the e-file system sometimes catches errors and rejects the tax return before you submit it. Now, if you mail your tax return instead, the IRS is more likely to identify that error once they start processing your tax return, and that can take even longer. Remember, if you're under review currently, the resolution is 120 days or more, and it all depends on how quickly you respond to any request for additional information. Now, you can always contact the Taxpayer Advocate Service if you are still waiting beyond 120 days. Call the Taxpayer Advocate Service at 1-877-777-4778 to see if they can help you. You can also contact your local state representative as well as go into the IRS Center. Now, the Taxpayer Advocate Service is partnering with the Baker County Public Library to host a customer assistant days. And those days will be September 26th through the 28th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 2400 Resort Street in Baker City. It states here, help will be offered on a walk-in basis or via appointment. Again, here is the location. Now, if you're interested in working with the Taxpayer Advocate Service, they will be having a career fair Thursday, September 28, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Hyatt Regency Crystal City at Reagan National Airport, and that is in Arlington, Virginia. So make sure to share that information with anyone who is located in that area and may be interested in working with the Taxpayer Advocate Service. And it states here what you need to bring to that career fair is your resume, paper copies is accepted, as well as college transcripts. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come back for more 2023 tax refund updates.